President Trump this evening now weighing in on the Jeffrey Epstein controversy, now saying Attorney General Pam Bondi should release, quote, whatever she thinks is credible. And Pam Bondi has now been asked, will she do it? Here's our chief Washington correspondent, Jonathan Karl, tonight.
Today, amid a growing Republican outcry over the Justice Department's refusal to release the files from their investigation of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, President Trump said his Attorney General Pam Bondi should release, quote, whatever she thinks is credible.
Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release.
For years, vocal Trump supporters, including Kash Patel and podcast host Dan Bongino, fired up the Trump base by stoking shadowy conspiracy theories about Epstein. After he won back the White House, Trump rewarded both of them, naming Patel FBI director and making Bongino his deputy. As Attorney General, Bondi promised to release the Epstein files, but then earlier this month, the Justice Department and the FBI released a memo saying the case was closed and no further information would be made public. That triggered an avalanche of outrage on the right. Even the president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, said, quote, there needs to be more transparency.
I would like to see that also, but I think the Attorney General, the credibility is very important, and you want credible evidence for something like that.
The president, like many New York celebrities, had some association with Epstein. When Epstein was arrested in 2019, Trump said he had had a falling out with him and hadn't spoken to him in 15 years. Today, Trump told ABC's Catherine Falders that Bondi briefed him on the Justice Department's review of the Epstein files.
What did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen.
Reporters then asked Bondi if she's now ready to release the files.
Our memo speaks for itself, and we'll get back to you on anything else. I haven't seen all of his statements today.
But on Capitol Hill, a growing number of Republicans are sounding off on the Attorney General.
I'm not happy. Nobody's happy about it. Nobody knows what's going on.
The president's effort to put out this fire is not working, at least not yet.
Mr. Epstein was a sex trafficker. I think it's reasonable for the American people to ask who he sexed, trafficked these young women to, if anybody.
Democrats say this is all a problem of Trump's own making.
The whole country is saying, release the files. That's what Donald Trump said. That's what J.D. Vance said. That's what the Attorney General said. That's what the FBI director said. And now suddenly they want to sweep the whole thing under the rug.
Today, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson said that Attorney General Bondi should come forward and explain her inconsistent statements about the Epstein files. And at least 2 Republican senators close to Trump are calling for congressional testimony from Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate, who is now in prison for conspiring with Epstein to sexually abuse young girls. David?
John Karl on this again tonight. John, thanks.